Welcome to Shonen Flop Chibi, First Impressions mini-episode where we talk about the first chapter of the series we'll be covering in depth next week with our guest, Tristan Gallant. I'm Jordan, and with me today, as usual, is my lovely co-host, David. Say hi, David.
Hi, David and Jordan. It's good to be back. I hope you hags had a good summer.
What series we covering this week, David?
It's Getaway Matsumoto, 100 Days Escape.
It's
Which sounds like a spinoff from the Danganronpa series.
Yeah, or like 999. Is that what it...
Wasn't that by the same creator or something?
Spike Chunsoft, maybe? But it was like, yeah, I think that's the one you're thinking of because it was like Zero Escape, Fortune's Last Reward or something.
Yeah, maybe it's a different guy.
It's very easy to see how you got those confused, though. Like,
yeah, infamous creator of Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man!
Yeah, you're right. Those are separate people. Anyway, Jordan, tell us a little bit about the series, my friend.
All right, so this is Getaway Matsumoto 100 Days Escape by Okusu Tsuneharu, and it ran from July 6th, 2024 to May 17th, 2025. 27 chapters and 4 volumes, and let's get into that plot summary, David. Matsumoto was an incredible bicycle guy in college, outriding all other bicycle guys in the race and winning all the stuff, and he's definitely gonna go pro. But oh no, 5 years later, what happened, David? Why is he stuck using his bicycle powers for lowly DoorDash? After outrunning a car and delivering some food really fucking fast in a scene I feel like I've seen 50 fucking times in manga, where it's like, we're driving a car. Wait, that guy is biking faster than our car? Why do I feel like I've seen that so many fucking times?
Yeah.
But yeah, Matsumoto stops to watch a conveniently placed expository Jumbotron showing Road 13, the new bicycle team put together by a creepy producer guy named Tenryu. He says that they're gonna go to the Tour de France, and their leading member is this hot guy named Kira that Matsumoto remembers beating in a race. Matsumoto gets lunch with his detective friend Kurakawa, who decides to trigger him by recounting his tragic backstory about how he got falsely accused of doping and therefore banned from ever competing again. God, what a dick. Like, hey man, what's up? You remember this thing that clearly really traumatized you? Are you still upset about it? You sure you're not still really upset about this thing that you clearly are still upset about? And Matsumoto's
fine.
No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. And then later he cries about it. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's ridiculous.
Like, holy shit. Popcorn David.
The next day, Matsumoto does a DoorDash delivery to an apartment building where he discovers Tenryu's dead body. He gets a call from an unknown cell phone, perhaps a super smartphone, and when Matsumoto answers it, the guy on the other line says he killed Tenryu and is framing Matsumoto. The killer says that the cops are on the way, and if Matsumoto is able to avoid the police for 100 days, then he'll turn himself in and make it so Matsumoto is able to compete in a bike race again. Matsumoto agrees and ends up running into Kurakawa, who basically says, yeah, honestly, the cops are going to assume you did it and stop gathering evidence, so, like, you should really run. Kurakawa gives him his own bike, and Matsumoto takes off because that's how you identify people on bicycles, is by their bicycle and not the person riding it.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, oh, well, he has a blue bike. Clearly, that's not him on a red bike.
I love the idea where it's like the cops look at him and it's like, wait a minute, that's Kurakawa. That's the detective. That can't be him because that's the detective's bike.
Yes, I just didn't understand that plot point.
Oh my god. First impressions, David.
I think the art, this is our case where the art does the job, but it's nothing I'm going to tell my kids about.
I think the art kind of sucks, actually.
There were some blatantly unfinished panels.
They show Matsumoto, like, standing with his bike, and it looks like he looks way too wide and too short. And it's like, it's so off. And, like, there'll be a bunch of moments where he talks and he has, like, the fucking Dominic Deegan mouth on his cheek thing.
Yeah.
Like, all the time, and the lips wrap around his mouth really fucking weird.
Yeah, also there was like, some guy was like holding a martini glass, and the martini glass was like maybe 3 inches tall. It's like smaller than his palm.
Well, the secret, David, is that guy is actually 8 feet tall.
This is Andre the Giant. Have you seen the picture of Andre the Giant holding a normal beer can? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. My favorite Andre the Giant story is how him and Arnold Schwarzenegger were at lunch, and they were both like, I'm gonna pay. And Schwarzenegger's like, I'm gonna pay. And Andre the Giant says, I'm gonna pay. And then he picks Schwarzenegger Weinberger up, puts him on top of a bookcase, and goes to pay.
Yeah. Didn't he set like the world record for most beers drank in like an 8-hour period or something?
I would believe it. R.I.P. Andre the Giant. You know, he would drink a wine bottle like it was a beer bottle because he was in constant pain. Anyway, I will say, like, the first half of this manga, I was like, God damn it, is this gonna be another fucking sports manga where it's like, oh, it's like inspirational, like, oh man, this guy, he's gonna return and really surprise them. And then it was just like, no, it's a fucking murder plot mystery. Like, I went from being really bored to being like, okay, manga, okay, you got me. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I do appreciate how crazy the main character is.
Yeah.
Like, this guy definitely fucks with that 100-day escape. He's like, hell yeah, let's do it.
I will say, I appreciate for once, they keep saying, you know, you're really obsessed with biking. And like, this is one of the few series where it's like, oh no, he is obsessed with biking.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
But here's the thing is the world, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Style where the world is also super into biking. Like, who gives a fuck about a Japanese bicycle team?
You know, I don't know. I mean, remember how everybody really gave a shit about Lance Armstrong for a while. So like,
yeah, but that was special That's like how everyone cared about Michael Phelps, but now does anyone really care about individual swimmers anymore? You need to have like a guy who's like it's like you say Bolt. How many sprinters can you name?
Well, David, how hot are those guys though? Because this guy's
That's
hot
true.
as fuck. I like how it was like put together by a literal idol producer. Which, by the way, K-pop Demon Hunter is better than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, I really like it.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, aside from that, though, it's like the exposition is terrible in this. Like, they're really bad at it. Literally, it's just like, oh, hey, what's up? Here's your trauma. Have you seen this? Were you thinking about your trauma just now? Were you having a PTSD flashback?
Were you having a little bit of trauma as a
Were
treat?
you having a little bit of a flashback? Like, let me explain what this is. And, you know, and then, of course, Matsumoto does the Bart, what a strange thing to say.
Yeah. God, I miss when Simpsons were good.
Oh. Simpsons was only good for like
season 3 to 10.
7 or 8 seasons, you know? It's like,
But that's a really good run, though.
that's a good run, but it's also like, it's a smaller and smaller percentage of the show every year that goes by.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
I do like how you actually see how he seems realistically emotional about the fact that he got banned from the sport he was super obsessed with.
Yeah.
Did he actually definitively say he didn't do steroids or any sort of performance enhancing? Because, like, I feel like they kind of dodged the topic if he actually did or not.
Well, he did say, I swear I didn't dope. I swear I didn't do it, like a bunch of times. Yeah. So he definitively denied it, you know? And, you know, the doctor that they showed who was accusing him of doping, they got the most evil looking guy they possibly could.
Yeah, Dr. Evil.
Yeah, like Dr. Snively Whiplash over here. Like,
Dr. Snively Whiplash is a well-respected member of his field. And you're like, come on. It's like, are you sure? Look at his name. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, what's your first name? Hitler? I'm like,
well, Hitler was his last name. My first, just because my first name is Hitler, that doesn't mean anything.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, Dr. Snively Whiplash says this, and then you find out he's like a doctor of business.
Yeah. Doctor of philosophy.
Yeah.
What is evil, really?
Yeah.
There's also a lot of tell don't show, like during the chase scene, I think went on a little bit too long. They keep being like, oh, he's on a bike, he can turn much easier, and they say it like twice, and I'm like, you can just show that. It's pretty obvious that a bike can go in places a car can't.
If they just showed him turning really fast and then the police car just kept going and struggling, like, yeah, I would have got it. Like, I know. That's like the whole benefit of a bike. And then they have to explain how it's like, oh man, he can go fast, but like he's struggling to outrun a car. And it's like, no shit.
Yes, that's how a bike works.
That's how a bike and a car works. That's why people drive a car.
So stupid. I also would have liked to have seen more of him actually having to escape the police, because I feel like there was like another 10 pages they could have shifted from bullshit to what is he doing after he gets the new bike.
Yeah.
So it's just like, fuck. Would you keep reading this? This was a hard one for me.
It was, I mean, kind of, yeah. Like, just for like, I don't know. It's hard because like the premise actually got me, but like the execution is not great so far. So, I think I gotta say no, actually.
Yeah. I kind of just want to see what they're going to do with this.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think This is a really borderline, but I'd say fuck, I'll read our 10 chapters. I just really want to see what's going to do.
It's a soft no from me, you know? It's like, because it is like, all right, you got me on the premise.
Yeah.
Just not on your skills as an author.
Yeah, we encourage you to reapply as new opportunities.
Yeah, take some time, do some studying, come back, you know?
Exactly. Take a gap year and come back.
Yeah.
So, Jordan, what do you think will happen next, though, since you do have to read our 10 chapters of this for the show?
Damn. Only 10 chapters. What if I came back next time and I was like, oh, David, I only read 10 chapters because you only said I had to. No. Road 13 is going to go after him, and it's going to be like mini boss battles, like Monster of the Week, except it's going to be a different bicycle guy, and they're going to have their own little quirks and stuff. My next one is Matsumoto's status is going to be reported on over the Jumbotron, and people are just going to keep watching that expository Jumbotron. And I don't think he's going to make it to 100 days.
Well, that's not, Jordan, this is only like 28 chapters.
Well, David, they could do a time skip at chapter 27, but I think that there won't be a time skip, and Matsumoto will just discover the bad guy early.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. And then my guesses are, I think the main character actually did kill the dude, and he has an evil insider. Like, yeah. I think that would actually be, unironically, a really fun twist.
I would be into that, because then it would also kind of make sense.
Yeah. Why did he could have just walked in and the dude was already dead. Why did they knock him out?
Wait, what?
Well, like, he could have just come in and the corpse was already there.
Oh, did they knock the guy out?
Yeah, he got chloroformed.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Matsumoto got I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
He blacks out and then he finds the corpse. So that's why I'm like, he could have potentially killed him and he forgot he did it.
I like the idea that he just forgot that he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, damn.
You fought so lowly of this series. All right. My next one is, I think he's going to be framed for more crime. So he's going to go to a new area. And then the bunny guys be like, oop, oh, actually, you also killed this person.
He's just gonna keep killing people.
Yeah. And I think there's gonna be some really dumb fourth chapter where it's like he teaches this kid to have like confidence to ride a bike, and they're like, wow, bike riding sure is fun. And he does like a thumbs up to the camera or something.
And remember, kids, don't go into a dryer even though it looks fun.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch retcon.
You're
Yeah, I thought that's what you were referencing. They changed that.
I was referencing the Sonic Says thing, the Sonic Says PSA where he tells kids not to go into dryers.
Yeah, okay. All right, and then Jordan, what's your power word?
Rollin', like, you know, the legendary song by one of the greatest bands of all time, Limp Bizkit. Keep rolling, 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 David.
What? Nice.
That song recognizes non-binary identities. He says, hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, people who don't give a fuck.
Hey, the people that don't give a fuck.
So, you know.
Yeah. All right. And then mine is chain. I feel like a bike chain, but I also feel I'm chained to the series to find out what happens next.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the questions.
All right. So thank you, everyone who submits their question into the Q&A. Just a heads up, we give priority to those who haven't asked a question in a long time, haven't had a question answered before. From Dude Rocks, which dentist is more of a menace, the American, the British, or the Japanese one? The one with the dog is the British one.
I had never heard of the British one until this one. Until this
Really?
question.
Yeah. So I guess the British one is more a menace to you because you learned something today, and learning is the real power in society.
Looking it up, it is so crazy because these two comics both came out like in the same month, it seems, and they're both called Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm looking at, see, here's the thing. The American Dennis is just like a hyperactive kid who's kind of just, you know, just has like too much energy. The British one does seem like a genuine menace. I mean,
yeah, he's a little piece of shit.
Yeah, like the one I keep seeing is, Dennis, what are you doing? I'm bored, so I'm sawing the kitchen table in half for a laugh. Yeah, you know what? That's legitimately menacing. Whereas Dennis from Chainsaw Man, of course, he's a good boy. He's just in like a bad situation, you know? So the answer for me is British Dennis the Menace.
I agree. From T. Wolfwood, what sort of dungeon would be in a dragon? I would think like a dungeon Lego set that the dragons eat, or like a chocolate dungeon.
You know, when you think about it, the intestines are kind of like a dungeon.
That is true.
Yeah.
Damn, I love that for you.
Thank you.
All right, from Red Blade, have you ever backed any Kickstarters before? If multiple, which were your favorites?
I backed the Barkley 2 Kickstarter, RIP.
Right?
Yeah.
I did Wizard of Legend, and then I played it because I think I didn't realize it was going to be a roguelike, and I'm not really into roguelikes, so it's just like,
Yeah.
I also did Pillars of Eternity, which I think I've forgotten to play, but that's okay. We have fun here.
Yeah.
Let me check my Kickstarter are. Oh, I did Shadowrun's Returns, Torment, Tides of Numenera, Wizard of Legend, Inkenfell. I don't even remember.
Is Torment the one that's like Planescape Torment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I keep meaning to play Planescape Torment. I played a little bit of it and thought it was cool, but I never finished it.
I don't even remember this game. I backed this game in like college. Oh, well. I'll have to check and see if I got a key for it.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess Wizard of Legends is the only thing I ever backed on Kickstarter I actually played. Next, from Spubby House Anime NYC, I went. Jordan unfortunately couldn't make it due to legal issues.
I'm not allowed in New York, yeah.
Yeah, being banned from New York. And so I had a great time. I saw a lot of my friends. I also got to hang out with Aunt G, who was a guest on our show. Super cool guy. Really excited that I got to spend a few hours with him. Had a great time. I'm really excited to have him back on the show. He was very cool. And then speaking of very cool people, Jordan, from Mr. Davey, if you represented each Lantern Corps, green, yellow, black, etc., with a flop character, who would you pick, Jordan? Let me know if this question is too long for how much time we have, but I think it's a fun one.
Let's see, David. First of all, do you still have the picture of you holding all of the lantern rings like Parallax?
I think I do somewhere.
Like Hal Jordan? Yeah.
So we have, first is red. So who is the angriest flop character you can think of?
Oh man, Kaido maybe from fucking. I totally blanked on the name of the manga.
Yeah.
No, actually, the angriest one is the guy from Godspeed.
Godspeed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is really fucking mad.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Orange Lantern.
Which one's orange again? Which one's
Orange is greed.
Right.
So I would say, actually, I think 100 might be well represented. She's entirely in it for her own purposes.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about this manga for a second.
No. All right. Yellow. Who represents granting people the most fear?
That guy from philosophy school.
Yeah.
Because his whole thing is making scary stories.
Yeah, this would have probably been a good Shonen drop. Was it?
Yeah,
Shonen drop. This
yeah.
would have been a drop where we could have researched, but who cares? All right, green. Who is the strongest willpower in Shonen Flop? The guy from the dude from Cyber Blue.
Yeah, fuck. More like Cyber Green, yeah.
That's true.
You know, it's a shame that, like, Green Lantern was already, like, used because Green Lantern should have been Greed.
All right. And then from blue, who represents the most hope? I kind of think the guy from Service Wars.
Service Wars, maybe Samurai 8? I don't know.
Samurai 8's good. Some of the characters from Mama Yu Yu. The main character, Mama Yu Yu.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a good question.
If you do say so yourself.
And then Indigo, who represents compassion, Jordan?
So compassionate you kill people, right? That's
no, not Gomez. Gomez is definitely the violet love lantern. So who do you think is most compassionate? Shonen Flop? Oh, probably Orpheus. He's just a really good dad.
He's just a really good guy.
Yeah. He's just a good guy. And then Jordan, who represents love the most? Well, we had stuff like Love Rush, so I guess we have some.
ITEL C. Exactly. Yeah.
Not a platonic love.
No.
All right. We stand our girl failure.
Or
actually, for Orange Lantern, it could be all those fucking boomers from Champagne.
Yeah, actually. God. Yeah. Fucking hate those guys. Or they're the Black Lantern because they're all basically dead.
God damn it. All right. That was a fun question. And then finally from Aura Paladin, welcome back. Did you have a good break, Jordan?
Yeah, it was cool.
What'd you get up to during break?
Just kind of hung out, I think. What did I even do? Oh, I had my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. What'd you get for your birthday, Jordan?
David gave me 3 games.
What 3 games did you get, Jordan?
Look Outside, Fear and Hunger 2, and the RoboCop game.
Love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was yours, David? How was your break? Yeah.
I had a nice break. I just relaxed. I played a lot of video games. I played South Midnight till I got bored of it. I played Black Ops 6, which was pretty fun, and just focused on work and my wife. Did some trips, as one does. But yeah, it was a good summer break.
Yeah.
And I went to Anime NYC, which was really fun, as I said.
I competed in a game jam. I did the music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan, that's all the time we have for today. I want to say thank you so much for editing the chibi and making the cover art.
Thank you, David, for all the tons of things that you do on this show.
No problem. Thanks to Dylan for assistance with editing. You can find his podcast, Anime Out of Context, at animeoutofcontext.com. Thanks to Tucker and MaxyBee for assistance with pronunciation, translation, and other miscellaneous research. Find us on Blue Sky /X at Shonen Flop, Tumblr Shonen-Flop, and our website, shonenflop.com. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever else you get your podcasts. And come join the Discord. It's open to everyone. Hang out, fuss, talk about anime, games, whatever else is on your mind. We even have a manga book club and movie nights. The manga book club is changing it to some manga that starts with a letter that I forget the name of.
It's G for Gundam.
They're going to do F, and they said it's between Fire Punch, FMA, and Fist of the North Star.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. You can find a link to it in our show notes or on our site, shonenflop.com. Jordan, anything you want to toss in?
Check out Mission Ignition, you know? Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for listening. Tune in next Monday for our full episode on Getaway Matsumoto 100-Day Escape featuring Tristan Gallant.
Yeah. Also, thank you so much to my wonderful girlfriend, Steph.
Yes, and thank you so much to my wonderful wife, Rachel. She is the best.
This has been Jordan.
This has been David.
And you've been listening to Show to Flop, David said.
Keep on flop floppers.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.